Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Morning Wood. This is the Morning Wood where we what, Missy? Wait, Missy.
Wait, what?
Missy, what do we do on the Morning Wood?
We get wooded because the wood's so good. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Missy, you need to take some pills. You're very hoarse today.
Yes.
Missy had some electricity issues, I do believe, and she'll be here shortly, but she is not here right now. Right now? Not right now, but right now. For
She's
some
not
reason,
here
I start talking like a 3-year-old. Why now, Daddy? But anyways, she'll be here in a few minutes, though. She will be here. So you will get your daily view of the bazookas. And I'm talking about really bazooka gum. She has a lot of bazooka gum she chews on. I bet you've never heard of bazooka gum, have you, Shabisky?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. No, you haven't.
Yeah, I have. I'm sure Dur has too, and he's a little younger than me. I'm sure he is.
Yeah, but Dirk's more.
Everyone's heard of bazooka.
He may be younger than you, but he's way more worldly experienced than you.
Maybe in some ways, yeah.
In every way possible.
No. It's not true.
I have an announcement to make here in a minute, but first of all, we are joined today by the lovely Dirt. Hello, lovely Dirt.
Hello, wonderful people.
The blunder from down under, the Australian Thunder. I'm talking about Red Eye.
Yep. So the office, they called me in.
Yes, indeed. And of course, Missy will be here. Shabisky is here. The great Booleanenator is here. And of course, I am your lovely host, Pimpmunk. Now, the announcement is I've realized what I really am in this world. I am a black Filipino midget.
Oh my God, you're just my type. Just kidding.
And I'm female also. Black female.
Well, you just ruined it then. Fuck you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. And there she is. There's the bazooka gum. I mean the Missy. Missy, you fucked up today.
Sorry.
The whole what do we do, Missy?
We eat him yet?
No.
No, that's later. You didn't miss that one yet.
Oh, okay.
We're live.
Good.
We didn't wait for you. We're live.
I know. We get
making sure. And you did, the whole what would a good thing, and so I sat there and act like you were. I was like, Missy, hurry up! And then Red Eye took your place, and you sounded very hoarse.
You might want to go and watch that replay. It's not going to be pleasant.
Yeah, it's not a pleasant experience.
Yeah. Might want to see.
But now you're all got woods.
Like I'm getting ready for the I'm getting ready, blow drying my hair and everything, and then everything in my house shuts off. And I hear my kid go, "Mom." I'm like, fuck, I blew a fuse. Like, that's because I was blow drying. So that's what I thought. I go down the basement, I check. All my fuses are fine.
Yes,
nothing. But I go and I look outside and I can see, because it's Connecticut Light and Power is like the power company. And there's a truck across the street. I'm like, yo, I got no power in my house. And they look over at me, and they're like, my bad. And now I have power.
My bad.
Some young black guy, like, just trying to fix it. And I'm hanging out there with, like, my
why's he
hanging out the window.
Why's he got to be a black guy?
Because he was.
Why are you being racist?
Not racist. I was telling you who he was.
Why can't he be just a young guy?
Handsome black man.
Why can't he just be a man? Why did it have to be a young black guy?
Because he was handsome. I wanted to make sure everyone knew.
Can I lick your armpit?
I mean, if you want to, but you gotta pay.
Okay, now that's out of the way.
Can I blow raspberries in your armpit?
Yeah, I was trying to think them, but I couldn't think of what they were called. Actually.
Yeah, I only know to call it.
We don't call them raspberries in my family. We call them flubers, but I didn't want to sound stupid.
Flubers.
Damn,
Pimp, what's blowing flubers, bro?
Blow fluber up in your ass. Anyways, it's early this morning. I was in the Discord with the Eye of Redness and the Brain of California, which is Landon Curtin. And as we were talking, I read a tweet by Trump. A treat by Trump. And the treat by Trump said, me and Dr. Fauci gets along well, but I don't understand why he's so popular and everybody hates me. Basically is what the tweet said. That wasn't verbatim what he said, but that's basically what he said. And I'm like, you are a fucking child. He cannot get past himself at all. This is bad, Missy.
Yeah.
Okay, you can add something. Anybody, just talk. God damn.
I was tweeting out the stream. I'm sorry, but you're right.
Why don't you guys like me? Like,
damn, why?
Like,
I get along with everybody.
I've never
Go ahead,
seen a
babe.
president so childish, I guess is the word. Childish.
Maybe it's because he's systematically alienated every segment of American society and profession, basically. Over the last 4 years, he's pissed off everybody from the CIA, FBI, all of the spook agencies that work in the shade and in the dark places in our world. They've had the shits. They're the ones been leaking all of the funny stuff that makes him look like a fucking ugug.
Well, no, the real problem is, right now, you're not really talking about the real problem. The real problem is that Doritos are privileges and the people are being prejudiced against Cheetos. That's what it is.
Yeah. Or it could have been that time that he just went, I'm going to blanket ban trans people from the military because I think they're icky. I can't really give you a reason other than I think they're icky. And so I'm banning them. And maybe things like that have contributed to the fact that everyone thinks he's a raging piece of fucking shit.
And he does not let them people down.
He's delivering the goods.
He does not let them down because those people are right. Look, and everybody remembers 3 years ago when Donald Trump won, Red Eye was there. One of the first things I said, give the man a chance before, because people were downing him before he even had it. But now we've got 3 years of experience, 3.5 years. Ooh, boy. It's bad. It's really bad. And I want to make this so clear. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I may love you and I may like you, but if you do anything except vote for Joe Biden November 3rd, you're a silly bitch. And I'm serious. I'll still be your friend, love you, but if you do anything other than that, you're a silly ass bitch. And I want to hit you in the throat, crush your vocals. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he's let the country down. There's no federal response to COVID-19. You guys, there's a big pile of fucking bodies. It's not good. I learned about an island.
Make this clear.
Keep stacking up too.
And look, and I'm not going to say because I will not say this. I'm not going to say in any way that every Trump supporter is a racist, but it does seem like that every racist is a Trump supporter.
Well, like that article I showed you, the Savo, you've got well-armed, right-leaning biker types now that are cruising around with their fucking guns hanging off them, doing rallies. And to counter that, I didn't know these people existed. They lean to the left. They like to wear tie-dye, bright colours. And they walk around with their assault rifles. Right?
Hippie assassins.
But here's the best bit. These guys from the left basically went, there's no talking to these people. It's the only way we're going to sort this out is war. So they're tooling up for a fucking civil fucking conflict, these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And they are walking around now armed in public with fucking assault rifles.
I hate to say this, but in one way I'm glad there's a pandemic because it keeps my mom in the house because I know my mom would be out there hitting on these punching racists and this shit. I know she would be right now. So I'm kind of glad the pandemic, because my mom will go to jail. Honestly, because she wants to go to people's houses and beat them up. She reads shit on Facebook, and she tells them on Facebook, I'll kick your ass. I'm like, Mama, you can't do that. You a old woman. Then she hits me for saying she's an old woman.
But she is an old woman.
Here's the scary part. Now, recently, I saw the footage of it today, and you hear the gunshot. You don't see it, luckily. But this person that was shot, they were carrying an AK-47 when they were shot. So their assault rifle did not save them from being shot by a fucking bullet.
I've been making an argument for so long. People who say that, like an AK-47 does not give you psychic powers, right? No. It does not tell you that somebody's going to come around and shoot you.
And it doesn't make you invincible either. Like
No.
you're not bulletproof because you have an AK-47.
And if you're not well trained with those guns, a lot of times, and this happens all the fucking time, when some hero with a fucking gun wants to stop, they end up shooting people, innocent bystanders.
Yep.
Happens all the fucking time. People don't talk about that though. No, these gun people. Look, I'm not trying to take nobody's guns away. If you want to be a gun person, fine. I don't like guns. I don't.
I like guns. I just like when people are responsible with them.
Well, I don't like them. They make me nervous because I've had too many pointed at me.
Mm.
And that's not fun.
I woke my ex up when one of the first places that we moved into. I was cleaning out the basement and I found a sawed-off shotgun like hidden underneath the stairs that the people had forgotten. But I was like, oh, look what I found. So I ran up the stairs to show him. But he was asleep on the couch. So I woke him up by pointing it at his face and being God. Babe, look what I found. He was very mad at me.
You didn't.
Yeah.
Well,
did you see if there were any shells in said shotgun before you pointed it at him?
No,
yeah,
she
of course.
didn't. No,
I hope so.
Idiot.
This is a woman you're talking to, Red Eye. Responsibility.
Yeah, but I'm a smart woman.
It's not that she's a woman, it's just that she's an American and they tend to get excited around guns.
Oh, boy.
I'm throwing you under the bus too. Get fucked. Anyway.
America. It's the greatest place on the face of the earth. Love it or leave it, homie. Love it or leave it, motherfucker. USA. Can't even spell USA.
You could take my gun from me when you prise my cold dead fingers from it.
Shabisky, can you spell USA?
ZT V ZX. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Dirk can teach me later. He's got lots of brain.
Crazy image in my head of the Adam Sandler, Billy Madison fucking scene.
I have to take this, young guy. Sorry.
All right, no problem. But the scene on Billy Madison where, who is it? Chris Farley? Is it Chris Farley? He's trying to like help Billy like learn stuff, and he's like strip teasing and like rubbing his nipples and shit. And I just see Dirt like trying to tease Shaq.
I gotta pretend to be the hot teacher. Look, Shab, okay, pretend I miss you when I say this.
Important calls.
Yeah.
Sorry, bud.
You need to get you some big boobs.
So tip now, because this is about a bill that I got to pay. My last bill that I didn't get paid. I got the other two paid, but I got one. So tip, motherfuckers.
Get that
Tip,
extension,
he needs to
man.
pay the
Get
bill
that
right
extension.
now, guys.
Come on, tell him you're working on it. You're getting some money.
PT, we need to pay this bill now.
Pimp's
He's
negotiating
on the phone with them.
Debt collector.
How they gonna call me and put me on hold though? That's fucked up.
Yeah, we finally got him.
Yeah, it's like you want to waste our time.
Answer. They weren't ready for it.
Y'all can talk though.
No, we want to listen to the conversation. How you explain away this fucking Please.
I will not post my embarrassment publicly. My begging will not be live.
We want to see some tips. The debt collectors are calling.
Yeah, fuck it. It's Spectrum or whatever they are with that demanding.
Just tell the debt collector, these are dark times.
It's dark times.
It's dark time.
I shall pay this debt when I am able, sir. Now be gone, and I will find a question.
Arthur, it is that bill. Actually, Arthur hit it on the head. It is the internet.
No, it's not. This is his sex phone line work that he does on the side.
It's my drug dealer.
Yeah, he's done so bad at the phone calls. They're charging him for it.
It's my heroin. He's got a whole collection. He's calling me.
He's got him on hold. There's a whole line waiting. I had to make sure to get him in.
Pimp runs a very exclusive phone sex service for the elite in Washington. Right now, he's taking a call from Vice President Pence. He's getting it on.
Oh, PM. Oh, PM.
There's the moon shaking at me.
Do a
Whoa,
tip. I'm over
PT
here.
coming
Hi.
through with $100 tip.
Take
Like a
advantage of it.
boss.
You're inebriated.
Thank you, PT.
Dollar, sir.
Okay, that
PT.
that.
All right, let
is
the
gonna
internet know. Let the internet people know.
Yeah.
Work.
Internet, we
go.
got this. We got
Alright.
this, internet. Don't leave.
Nope.
So
Don't leave.
Now you
By
can
the way,
tell-
Bulls, we still don't hear the donations, or at least I don't.
No.
Yeah, I heard it at first, but I guess in the interim that it took me to grab a beer, it whatever you did changed. No, I don't hear it at all.
it's stealthing. Yeah, that's naughty.
It's a secret tip.
You gotta watch for the gifts.
Do you
or
want me to
gifs.
test it?
Yeah.
Is that what you want? Would you feel better if I tested it?
I think
We
you might
should.
have to
Test
put off
the
the better.
Test the shit out of.
I'm gonna test the
Push the
tip.
button.
That's it.
Just
Push
the tip.
it. The shiny red button. Push it.
Just the tip. Just
Ooh.
test
Whose
it.
vibrator is going off? The
Sorry,
fuck?
Sorry. You start talking about tips.
Mhm.
Oh, this is ridiculous. They call me, put me on like a 30-minute hold. What the fuck?
Hi,
It's
we
cocktail.
need
Yeah,
money
fuck 'em.
from you.
I'd be like,
I
call me
tell
back.
them my time is valuable. This is offensive. Like you're not. I'm in the middle of trying to do the thing it is that I do to make the money to pay you. So
Pull
fuck
it.
off.
Hangs
I'm
up.
trying to do the thing, motherfuckers.
Nah, pull out a sovereign
It's because I'm
citizen
black.
script. Nah, you pull. This is where you pull out the sovereign citizen script and go. For every minute I am on hold with your company, you'll be charged $500,000 billable to me.
This is a
$1
test donation for
billion.
$12.
Oh shit. John coming through
don't
with
hear
the
that.
$12. Oh no, that was a
No,
test.
it's a test.
That was a test and we didn't hear it.
Yeah, we
We
still
did
didn't.
not hear it.
But you can hear me.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can
That's
hear you,
bis-
but we can't hear the.
That's bizarre, because y'all ought to be able to hear that.
We can't hear the happy music.
Let me turn that
We are
off.
being denied. Our senses are
not the
craving
end of the
for that
world, it's-
music. Yes, it
Yeah, I
is.
mean, we can keep a watch for it, you know.
Yeah.
We can skip. So it's
Nah,
not that
well,
big.
it's all over. We have to cancel the
This is
show.
a test
Turn the
donation for
internet off now.
$97.
YouTube's getting shut down. The internet
Yep.
shut down.
Pimpmunk won't be renewing his internet bill.
I heard that one though.
No, that was a do. That was somebody's
yeah.
phone.
No, that was
No,
that
I'm
was
just saying
Missy's
I heard it.
vibrator.
Oh, I didn't.
That was Missy's vibrator updating. It
I
just
guess I
updated.
didn't hear it. Oh, was that like the wireless section? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Right.
it's pretty advanced.
Right.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of different
Interactive.
vibration modes. She just updated it, so it has like 300 more. It's
Wow.
fucking awesome. Yeah.
Has it got flashy, blinky LED lights?
I don't remember what it's called, Missy.
The love sense thing?
Wacky, wavy, vibrating dildo
Okay.
tube dick. I don't know.
Dildo tube dick. A dildo tube dick.
Yeah.
You should be in marketing.
That's the
This
real
is
name.
a test donation
I
for
didn't just make that up
$99.
As I was
Oh,
talking or anything. It's real.
Why do they call them dildos?
Did you hear it? No.
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 God damn it. What the fuck now?
I gotta fix my boobs.
Oh,
What?
Can
Ooh, I
I
wanna
help?
watch.
What's wrong with them? They
They're
broke.
falling out.
Yeah.
They're
I will,
broken.
I will motorboat them back into place. It may take a while.
Oh, that's great.
I don't know if I could actually accomplish the task, but damn, I'd like to try. Just saying.
He said it might take a while.
It might.
You're up for the challenge.
Yeah, just like that dude that walked out of the tent. Was it the
Well, ask the
South
chat
Pole?
room if they listen. Can they hear the donations? Because
They
006 said he heard it.
They
Yeah,
can.
it's-
It's like we
So-
said. If we can just watch for it, it's not that big of a deal as long as the audience.
Yeah, as long as we see it. If they
Yeah.
can hear it,
I'm
that's
still
fine.
I'm still not understanding why they can hear it and I can hear it, but y'all can't. That's bizarre.
Yeah, we didn't hear we didn't hear the intro music either today.
Well, let's work out whose phone was working. So when there's a donation, someone in chat can text that number and so it makes a noise, and then we'll know that someone's donated.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't sound difficult or stupid or pointless, does it?
Have your dildo update every time there's a donation.
Wow. We should use the dildo as a wireless access point.
I don't believe the chat can hear it. Somebody in the chat give me $100 to see if you can really hear it. I don't believe you.
Yeah, I think we really do need another donation just to make sure that we can't hear
test it. Just test it one more time, guys.
And we want to make sure that the volume isn't associated with any monetary value below $100. So keep those donations above 100, and we should be good for test. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Red Eye, you're getting me so excited.
This is ridiculous.
Pimp's still at home. That company sucks.
This is a test donation for $4.
Hi,
Oh,
we're calling because we want you to give us money. Can we put you on hold for a couple hours?
This is
okay.
a
All right,
test
talk to you later.
Hang
donation
the
for
fuck up.
$200.
You know what it is? It's probably the poor people working in the
Ah.
fucking call center are all dying from COVID-19. They can
Thank you.
breathe. So it's like that.
Yeah.
Oh, now
This
we
is
hear.
a test donation for
Okay.
$23. Oh.
We heard the test donation, but we didn't hear PT's donation.
He must have fixed it right
Yeah, probably
after.
just
PT
went through.
donated.
It fixed.
But yeah, Pete. Thank you, PT.
You know what it was? Is Skype was picking up on the wrong mic input. So fuck you, Skype, for changing it after that Windows update from hell yesterday. God damn.
Oh, they always do that.
Windows fucking Skype bullshit crap.
Microsoft.
I lost respect for lobby or TAR Dians. Don't tell me you hate gov tyranny when you're silent. About Trump having peaceful protesters and immigrants working on their citizenship kidnapped, and when you shrug your shoulders at police brutality.
Exactly. Well said, Alan.
Interesting point. Well, yeah. Food for thought there. Yeah. I don't know. Trump. Why do people not like me that much? Maybe because you're not acting very fucking presidential, and you're acting like you're on the WWE, and you're talking to Vince McMahon and some fucking heels. You should start talking like a fucking president and acting like a fucking leader in a time of world fucking crisis, when people are dropping off the perch left, right and centre. And the longer this goes on, the younger and younger people are starting to end up in hospital with worse and worse fucking shit. So this thing is not going to go away soon. The lucky part is that today, the leader of the what's the thing in America that does all the drug administration stuff? The disease, the Department of Department of Disease, and who are they? CJC or something?
The CDC.
Yeah, CDC.
Center for Disease Control.
The person that runs that has taken a experimental shot for vaccine. So they're actually partaking in the test of these experimental vaccines. So they're putting their money where their mouth is, and they're injecting themselves. They're doing some interesting science. Actually, they're using different types of retroviruses to deliver what will be the vaccine to us. Like, they'll find a certain thing from a certain species and deactivate most of it and start working with it. There's some really cool stuff going on. So, and there's over 100 vaccines being worked on right now, different versions all over the world. So if we're going to crack this one, this will be the first coronavirus that we've actually been able to create a vaccine for. And it will then show that if we cooperate globally and concentrate on a singular problem and throw all of our brain power at it, that these problems evaporate a lot fucking quicker. So there's a lot of lessons that we can learn about this current pandemic, and hopefully pass that knowledge on to future generations and do shit better, because we're not doing any better than the pandemic in the early 20th century. We're doing exactly the same mistakes. We're opening up too soon. There's second waves starting to peak, and Australia's guilty of it. We're seeing it. My state, after nearly 90 days of no COVID infections, 2 people travel from Victoria and come back home, and they didn't self-quarantine for 14 days, and they fucking waltzed around the fucking neighbourhood spreading COVID-19 in our state again. So thank you, ladies, for not giving a shit about everyone else, you selfish cunts. Stop being selfish and start thinking about the fucking group. If we don't think as a big group, we're screwed, and we're not going to get this shit done. Like New Zealand eradicated it because they all fucking cooperated and stayed the fucking home when it first went
They
down.
don't care about each other. Americans don't care about each other. They only care about themselves.
So
They're not going to sit here and try to fix everybody else or save everybody else or do things for the goodness of others.
And we're no better because our government were given a choice. We could have eradicated it, but the Conservatives went, oh, no, we want to open back up. And now you look at Victoria and Sydney, New South Wales, the 2 states in Australia that are currently getting hammered. We've just closed our border to New South Wales again. We've gone, fuck yous, get your shit fucking together. We shut the border for 3 months and we opened it back up about 2 weeks ago. We're keeping them out again. It's like essential workers, truck drivers only. If you're just coming up here to see your relatives, fuck off home. And if you try and sneak across the border, $4,000 fine. Bang.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Bang!
It's ridiculous.
And you should see, there's one guy, he got off a plane at the airport yesterday, heard the cops had an arrest warrant for him, so he's done the bolt from the fucking airport, ran out into the beach, stole some clothes from a unit, and eventually got caught by the dog squad.
Dog squad!
Yeah.
Now, I don't mean to completely derail, but I had a friend message me about this.
Pay your debts, pimp.
Do any of you guys know any? That's pimp. Do any of you guys know anything about Trump's new lady doctor who's talking about demon semen?
Yeah.
Squirrel.
Oh God, that fucking idiot.
Squirrel.
Well, semen.
Trebuchet.
Yeah, I don't know. All I know is that apparently she's on the record saying that witches astral project to sleep with people, and
She's an idiot.
yeah, right. And what the fuck is this about demon semen?
No. It's
Alien
alien DNA mixed with human DNA and reptilian spirits. That's it.
I
So
could
there's
use somebody to come astral project to give me a fucking orgasm. That would be
asshole project.
Oh,
Wow.
damn,
astral project.
It's called a prolapse, Missy.
I'm just saying, none of these demons are coming and fucking my ass.
I was about to ask, did Missy's boot just catch on fire?
It's witch stuff.
So yeah, she's fucking insane.
Yeah.
She really is not a doctor. And anyone that talks about astral projections and alien DNA mixed in with into vaccines or some shit, I think she's going on. She's an anti-vaxxer. That's all. It's all you have to say is the first thing you say is she's an anti-vaxxer, and most reasonable people go, oh, they'll think to themselves, oh, she's a complete and fucking, she's a fuckwit. She's a moron.
What?
She's a dummy. She's a pickle.
Oh my God.
She's a
If you
Shabisky.
need- Oh.
Shabisky's the greatest.
Yes.
See?
Yeah.
Shabisky, I'm on mute half the time, and I'm talking more than you. What the fuck?
What? Well, I wasn't really listening to what Red Eye said until all of a sudden he said I'm the greatest. Now I'm paying attention. What are we talking about?
Listen.
We were talking about how great you are and how
Yes,
awesome the
Okay.
channel is.
All right.
Mhm.
You got me interested. Okay. What?
Yeah, see?
You're the greatest.
Go on.
Greatest of,
And you're
and-
super great.
you should run for as Kanye's running partner for 2024.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can be the VP.
And the reason I'm
Kanye
staying on here,
Shabisky.
by the way, is because they're trying to double charge me, and I got to take care of that.
son of a bitch.
Yeah. Cool.
And
Oh damn! A kitty. A kitty. A kitty. Kitty. Kitty.
Go
yeah.
and get yourself a soda pop of this.
Oh my goodness.
That's gonna be one damn good soda pop.
That's
I'm-
sweet of you, PT.
You forgot a zero, dumbass.
Yeah. How do you
Wow.
expect us to get soda with only that much money? What the fuck?
Because he
Wow.
just donated $200.
Quality
That's a lot of soda.
soda.
See, a soda costs $1,000, Missy.
I don't know what kind of soda you drink.
You idiot.
Bougie ass soda.
Cocaine soda.
Some uncut
It's got
Peruvian Coke.
Coca-Cola.
The
Some
real
un-
Coca-Cola.
Yeah. Get some of that really good uncut Peruvian stuff.
I call my
Delicious.
soda Whitney.
Bobby
And her
Bobby
dad
Brown.
called her Steve.
Bobby Brown. Oh, Whitney, you had a great voice, but you weren't very good at taking drugs. Oops, too soon? No, yeah, no.
Alan says we got to stop taking bad mu country libturd.
Stop
That's how
talking
it's spelled.
about my country, libturd.
I read it how it was spelled.
Yeah.
I can translate that as, y'all stop talking about my country, you libtard.
There you go. I don't think anyone's ever called me a libtard.
Here's the thing. It's people often get confused. I like to put shit on Trump and his presidency, but America has got a bunch of cool shit. It's kind of like China, the Chinese government. I'm not a fan of what they do to their citizens or the Uyghurs or their territorial fucking aggression or all their shit. But Chinese people are really cool. Have you ever seen an old Chinese shopkeeper with an abacus? It will blow your fucking mind, and they will outdo anyone on a fucking normal old fucking
The band
machine.
is called ABBA, not abacus. My God.
Abacus my fucking ass and pay your debts, motherfucker.
Abacus this.
Yeah. I'm
Kiss it, miss. Spread it out.
Oh, my. Things just got a bit sexy.
And by the way, I was talking about her blanket.
Oh, okay.
Bless you.
Bye.
Wow.
Thank you.
COVID head.
You are so good looking.
The morning wood. It's stoop taken bad.
Oh my goodness. This
It's
is the
from
best.
Seinfeld. How come nobody remembers that? You're not supposed to say bless you when somebody sneezes. You're supposed to say you are so good looking.
Well, since you mentioned that, by the way, Monday's the big unveiling of the thing that we're doing.
Shh, don't tell anyone.
The
It's a
big
secret.
unveiling of the thing.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
The thing.
You don't want to miss that. Tune
We're
in
gonna
Monday to find
unveil-
out about the thing.
It's a
It's
big
the
thing,
thing.
so that means it can only be one thing, and that is we are unveiling Tommy from the Bronx's penis live on the internet.
Yeah.
It's getting its own unveiling. It's so
The
big.
Veil will be pulled back, meaning he's circumcised or
Oh,
uncircumcised.
no.
Baby.
Puppy, get that.
Baby.
Hold on. No, I've got a repertoire with Puppy. Hey, hello there, Puppy. You get that. You get his hat. Good, that's it. Lull him into a false sense of security. Lick him at first. Just lick him gently. Go, hello, and lick him. And then you get that hat. That's it. Lick first. That's it. Just lick him gently. That's it. Now just wait till he looks away. He'll forget all about this in about 10 seconds because his attention span isn't that long. Just wait. 5, 4, 3, go. Get that. You get the hat. Look, the ears are up. Get the hat. You get that hat. That's it. Lick him again. Keep licking him. And get the hat.
I think he just dropped Tuppy.
Oh my God!
I think he
Did he
just
just?
dropped-
What was the chick on fucking
I
Twitter that
think he
yeeted
really
the cat?
dropped
She
the
just,
puppy.
he just. Oh, we're gonna see pimp all over the fucking news. He yeeted that, and Pimpmunk has yeeted his dog at least 2 city blocks where it landed, smashed through a window and landed on a fucking hot grill.
Linden 2.0 over here.
Pimpmonks has been charged with animal cruelty after yeeting his dog live on the internet.
My only criticism is he didn't throw it with the spiral.
In the background.
Look at her. What are you doing? I love that little tail.
See, we're not supposed to know that there was something right there. We were supposed to make it look like you yeeted the dog into oblivion so people would be outraged because nothing gets those fucking clicks like outrage. We could have gone viral. Man yeets dog on internet, film at 11. While waiting to pay off his drug debt, this man yeets his dog across the room in frustration. We could get Chris Hansen on here to do a really shitty entrapment video.
Chris Hansen is so fucking. There aren't words to
Hey,
describe.
He's sexy.
Hey, Mr. Hansen, got a question for you. How's that FBI investigation into Anision going?
Yeah. Fucking idiot.
God damn. Wait, yes, they're looking into him. They
I'd
looked
suck
into
his
whether
dick.
Anision was real or not, and that was it. They went, yeah, they confirmed this person was a fucking living entity and went and threw the paper away and stopped investigating Anision about then.
It's
Oh.
fucking
I got breaking
stupid.
news. Come to find out, Chris Hansen's been molesting Revzion.
Ooh.
It's not.
You know who's getting
Allegedly.
Speaking of
It's a
Repzion,
pyramid scheme.
I saw him retweet, and I mean, like, I obviously I support sex workers and the sex industry and all that stuff, but I saw him retweet somebody's OnlyFans yesterday, and was like, the tweet that he wrote with it was like, he was like, ooh, like drooling over this, and I'm like, Repsian? Did someone hack your account? I've just never seen him do anything like that before.
He's a freaky little fuck.
Yeah.
And it was some weird, like, I mean, they look of age, I guess. I don't know if it's his girlfriend. I don't know who the fuck it is. I don't know who the fuck this chick is. I don't know why he's deciding to promote this one person. Like,
his girlfriend
have
is
a
the
girlfriend.
definition of twat waffle.
And I'm all for supporting the sex industry, but if you're gonna like do it for one, do it for all of them. Or is this one your favorite? Does your girlfriend know that's your favorite one? I'm confused. I have so many
If she follows
questions.
on Twitter, it is. If it's not,
Did you guys
I
know
don't
Shabisky had a poster of Chris Hansen in his bedroom?
Yeah, it's right there above his Golden Girls blanket.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sexy. I touch myself.
Hey,
And-
Brett, have you
and-
ever heard Missy talk about Pac-Man? She uses it all as one word, Pac-Man.
Pikmin.
Like his name is Anthony Pac-Man.
Wow.
Pac-Man.
I said Pac-Man. Okay.
Pac-Man.
Chap said blacks.
Oh God. I don't know.
That was from months ago.
Threw him under the bus.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Mrs.
that was
Jokes
beautiful.
like that in Seinfeld I didn't like. What made the show for me was the selfishness. Like when Jerry complained about his GF being too good-hearted. And George being relieved his fiancée died so he didn't have to get married.
Yeah. Festivus for the rest of us. That was probably my favourite thing ever. Oh, Pac-Man, 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 Pac-Man. That was Pac-Man.
What happened for a second there?
That was Pac-Man, dude. Obviously. I heard that instantly and knew what it was. Pac-Man, Pac-Man.
Definitely one of the appeals of Seinfeld. I thought, like, I loved Seinfeld.
No, it
was like my
good.
little guilty pleasure. But
Like,
one of the things that I remember from it is that you're supposed to say you are so good looking when someone sneezes.
there's 100, like, I'll randomly just pull out the gem. These pretzels are making me thirsty. And
Yeah, I say that too. Like,
But
Oh,
Festivus for the rest of us is the best thing. I've actually got a metal pole, and I do put it in a bucket, and I sit around and I tell myself how disappointed I am in myself.
well,
every year.
my ex will definitely do feats of strength with my kids.
Yep. That's just fucking
And
hilarious.
we had a lot of holes.
I
in the
used to
wall.
have a Costanza wallet, I must admit.
And Kramer.
It was so thick. It was so fucking
these
thick.
sucks. They
Oh,
made me
and
wait that long and then say then say they're gonna call me back.
Ah.
Huh.
Dun,
Well,
dun, 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 dun.
You better raise hell, bro. I would. I sure fucking would, dude. I would not, dude.
Now watch them call in just a minute. Hey,
Welcome to the
I'd
customer
raise fucking
re-education program. You will pay your bills on time, or we will annoy you into compliance.
well they're trying to
Are
charge
you-
me too fucking much anyway. Well, I don't know what they're doing. They're fucking retarded.
What company is it?
It's Max South.
Oh, yeah. I don't have it here. But fuck those people.
Oh. I
I said they don't have that here where I'm at, but yeah, fuck those people.
Pac-Man.
It's
Missy's
Pac-Man.
she's gonna punch us all in the throat if we keep this shit up.
Shabisky said black.
Damn it.
Like the next show, you will all sitting there grabbing your throat, going,
Missy, touch me. That was called timing, Shabisky. What she did was called timing.
Oh. Hold on, let me write it down.
It was like when she threw you under the bus a few minutes ago. That was good timing. It's like, oh, I'm going to.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
taking
like-
notes of this. Hold on. Let me write it down.
I love you, Shabby.
But see, rule one is always throw someone else under the bus before you go under it. That's the golden rule.
Yeah, it'll help slow it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Throw
got to
them
throw
under
innocent.
before you get thrown.
Yeah, you throw a bunch of innocent people under the bus to slow down its velocity, so by the time it hits you, that its energy imparted onto your body is minor, and you can just go donk. Oh, that didn't hurt.
Speaking of people that you want to throw under a bus, did you see the video of the old white woman who refused to let the black guy delivering the food into the building?
I did see that.
I
saw that.
I would have punched that woman in the face. If that was me on the other end of that intercom and she was like, "Can I bring you your food? I don't want to let him into the building." I would have been like, "Hang on, wait right there." And I would have come down to that front door and slapped that woman silly. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's his job.
That's racial discrimination, what she's done. And what should have happened is the people that were getting the food delivered should have rung the police and gone, "There's someone in my building who's stopping a gentleman coming in to deliver my food because he's black. Can you please come down and arrest her for fucking discriminating against a fucking African-American citizen of our country, please?"
Exactly.
That's what should have fucking happened.
The video infuriated me. Like, I wish that I had seen that happen. I wish that I was there. Like, I hope that this woman gets every ounce of fucking karma coming to her for that, because that was disgusting behavior.
It's
She's
illegal.
a grown woman. Like,
to do that. There's laws against discriminating. Now, there was a lady that
They
rang
just
the
can't
police.
do it. Never acknowledged it.
Yeah, I'm just so used to him doing it. It's like just yeah, all right. I've got this natural ability to like shield it. It's just like, except when he starts going like a gimp, and then I just great.
I'm just trying to figure out what the hell Shabisky was doing with his tongue. That's what I was trying to figure out. Shabisky's like over there acting like a complete ape. It's hilarious.
did you guys hear
That's
this?
me.
No,
Redneck
God.
community trying to dip
Did you
stove.
hear that?
No.
What? What?
There's like dudes across the street, because I live on like an intersection of a road, right?
We hear
and the
music.
house on the like there's like a bunch. They have a parking lot, and they're all out there with their cars. And
you should definitely toggle the mute. That's annoying. What the fuck? Why are they playing music like that? It's what time where you live?
it's 11:48 in the morning, and
Yeah.
they're hard.
I'm hard right now too.
I'm hard as a rock, but that doesn't mean I need to play music so loud it annoys
You
everybody.
can't say stuff like it around perverts, Missy. You know that.
Mhm.
You can't say hard around me and Shabisky. We'll jump right to dick jokes every time. You know that.
That's literally like if you saw what's going on outside of my house right now.
Dude, I seen a white boy the other day at a store.
Go up. Yeah.
It was so ridiculous. His pants were at his ankles.
Yeah.
And he was trying.
I hate when people sag their pants like to be cool. Like you could tell that they're doing it on purpose. They're going out of their way to make sure their pants are saggy so they look cool in front of everybody or whatever. Like, you see that a lot on music videos and shit.
I just don't want to see your fucking skid marks. That's all. If it goes past a certain level, then it's bad. I don't mind
I just
sagging.
think that a lot of them don't realize that sagging originated in prison, so that other people could know that you were down for having.
For butt fucking.
Yeah, you wanted their pee-pee in your booty.
Oh, it was like, come here, fuck my butt.
Well, I guess I better start sagging my pants then.
That's where it started. That's why they sagged. So
why are you making this?
It's butt fucking. The booty
Missy,
hole.
oh my God, you're so dirty. Keep going. Keep going. No, don't stop, Missy.
You gotta spit on it a little bit, Missy.
Yeah, spit on it a little. Come on. Starting to
Lube
get
that
dry.
motherfucker
I
up.
gave you a loose booty. You don't need to spit on
A
that.
baloo
Let
baloo.
that room
Oh, God.
Baloo boost.
A loose booty.
She likes to go in dry.
A balloose booty.
Oh, dang. That's one Belouse booty right there.
Balloons.
A Bella Qua booty? A Belouse booty? What?
Beluga booty? What? Beluga booty?
Girl, you sure got some baloosing going on right now. I'm gonna tell you now.
Damn, she got beluga booty going on.
I want to put my goose in your baloose. You know what I'm saying? Oh.
This-
I went too far.
my dad pen got me really high this morning. I can't talk right.
I took it too. I can't stop. I always gotta go too far with it. It's just, I'm here and I go there and just.
You're fired.
I can't stay here. I gotta go over there. You over there.
You're fired.
Fuck
just
you!
stay over here.
Your services are no longer required.
Stop going over there.
Huh?
I do
fired
the
you.
fire. Shabisky, you're fired.
No,
Outstanding. Can I have his job?
no,
By the
never.
way,
Same
remember,
pay
I
rate.
was joking earlier. There is a bunch of announcements coming Monday. There's some new shit coming Monday. I think you guys are gonna like it. I will go ahead and tell you one thing that will be revealed Monday is the Morning with Patreon will be revealed Monday. And that's for all of us.
But wait, you just announced it then, so you're not announcing it on Monday. What the?
It's the sneak preview. It'll be announced.
Yeah.
on
There's
Monday.
many other things coming with that. That's only one thing. So yeah.
But that surprise is now gone forever. I'm sad. I was saving it up for Monday.
Well,
It's
stick it
gone
up
now.
your baloose, all right?
Wow.
Oh, dang.
I'll blow it out of my beluga butt.
Yeah, blow it all straight out your baloose. From now on, we will refer to the ass as the baloose.
The baloose.
Okay.
Beluga caboose.
Them gay people sure do like that baloose fucking.
Mhm.
Yeah.
In the chateau
I'm
de Bella
stoned. Don't
It
pick
does
on
sound
me,
like some
I'm
fucking
high.
Cajun shit, though. Some fucking coon ass in down Louisiana. Oh, they're going to that baloose, baby. You know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. Shabby, what are you doing?
Just looking at porn.
Your nose was way too close to the camera.
Oh,
Mm.
sorry.
Yeah, we
can-
got
we can-
blurs up there, bro.
It pokes
We
us
could
when-
see your COVID-19 factory.
Sorry. Sorry.
You should be sorry. But it was an accident, so we forgive you.
Yeah, it was an
I
accident.
created a joke, and Shabisky's the
Where?
Listen,
Oh.
how many Shabiskys does it take to change a light bulb? What?
Pretty good.
Get it? What? Okay, that was stupid.
He's the greatest at changing light bulbs. Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm the greatest.
He doesn't know what a light bulb
Which way do I turn it again?
is. Remember, it's lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
I think I can remember that maybe. What is
no,
it?
you won't.
Left
Got it.
loose, right tight. Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Oh, right. I like that. Okay, I can remember that. Right
Look,
tight.
Shab, you know.
Quit talking out of your baloos.
Talking out of your baloose, your big baloose, your beluga booty. Oh yeah, I like beluga booty. I feel like that's
And I can't say coon ass. I did. That's what
Well.
they're called. Coon asses.
Ah, something interesting in Australia. There is a company called Coon Cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know, but it's actually referring to the family name and the process of making this cheese. Now, for years and years, a Aboriginal activist has been petitioning whatever company owned Kraft at the time, or Coon Cheese at the time, to change the name. And after over 20 years of fucking petitioning companies and all this, because of the current climate, he's had a fucking win, and they're actually going to change the name of Coon Cheese because one person was making complaints, but it over a protracted period of time. And you can clearly go and do a Google search for Coon Cheese and the history of it, and it'll talk about the family, the Coon family, and how they started it in the 1800s or whatever. Yeah, that's where we're at now. We're now changing cheese company.
A family
To-
business, basically. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That is
it's
pretty
now-
crazy.
I do understand that certain people would see it as a derogatory thing, but it was explained to this guy, it was their family history and stuff, and he just outright rejected that. He just went, no, that's not it. it's a derogatory rating. It's like, yeah, okay, whatever. But he's had his win now, so that's the interesting footnote. And the other interesting thing that happened in Australia this week is his son, when a great white shark breached the water and fucking grabbed his kid off the boat. The father has jumped straight in the water after the shark, and the shark got startled and let the kid go. And they've actually done some analysis of the teeth marks on the life jacket, so the thing's got him around the chest and pulled him off the boat, but didn't do the crunch. And they said it was a great white shark. The kid's basically fairly unscathed for being knocked off a boat and grabbed by a great white shark. But the dad just went, he jumped straight in the water and wanted to fight the shark straight away.
What's so great about him? Because he's white? I think that's racist.
I think it's great because the kid didn't get fucking crushed by the shark. He was incredibly lucky.
I gotta fucking say,
stay out of their home.
Yeah, no,
Sure
that's well, technically they were out visiting. They weren't in the water. That's the scary part. Is until recently I didn't realise this, but great white sharks have a behaviour where a 15-foot great white shark will leap completely out of the fucking water. It will propel itself up and breach, and it will try to grab whatever it is, and they fucking launch themselves, man. It's fucking insane. It's like that's not a dolphin. That's
they
fucking
also
Jaws.
I think it's stupid what they're thinking about with it, but they're trying to say that sharks are colorblind. They're making these new wetsuits because most wetsuits are black, and the new wetsuits they're creating are like blue and green. Like it almost looks like how the reflective of the ocean looks in like pictures and stuff. And they did this test where they had this dummy out there in a regular wetsuit and some.
How did you feel, Shabisky?
And then another one in like the new one that they're testing. And the regular wetsuit got attacked, like a whole bunch, ripped to fucking shreds. And the new wetsuit with the blue and green colors, they left it alone. They didn't.
Yeah, there's a few things going on.
Like a shadow thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
because like they
pattern
see
recognition.
the shadow.
Yeah, well, I've watched a few docos and they've done a lot of testing in South Africa where they'll tow different silhouettes behind a boat.
Mm-hmm.
And the one that was getting hit really well was the one that's shaped like a seal.
Yep.
Now, if you put a human being in a dark wetsuit and then put them on a board,
Mm-hmm.
there's like arms and legs, you kind of have this silhouette. And sharks don't have the luxury of walking up to you or holding you and sniffing you and poking you and going. The way they test things is they have to grab them and go and chew on them a bit. And more often than not, when it comes to great white attacks, humans don't get eaten, they get bitten and fucked up, but the shark will then go and spit it out like it's a bad tasting meal. And it's so the pattern recognition thing's a big one, but there's been studies into the wetsuits, like you said, that makes a difference. Brightly coloured things. They also recommend, believe it or not, painting big eyes on the bottom of your surfboard to break up and to make it look like something staring back down, and that the pattern recognition of the shark will go, oh, that's something that's a shape that I don't recognise and it's looking at me. And the other one they've been trying is a little electronic device that you wear on your ankle or your wrist or something, and it projects an electronic field, and sharks are really sensitive to
I got it. I know
electronic fields and stuff, and it will. There's been some suggestions that these devices will repel sharks at the last second.
I got the best shark repellent ever.
I just
What's
heard
that?
Butthead say,
nothing.
"Are you threatening me with those surfboards?"
No, the best shark repellent ever, though, because nothing wants to eat this. Nothing wants to put their mouth on this. Shanny vagina smell.
Bottle that up and put it in the water like
Way to
chum.
ruin my fucking joke, Red Eye.
I'm a prophet. I knew you were going to say that.
Speaking of Shanny,
You gave it away. What's the most disgusting thing? And I just went, Shanny.
He gave it away.
Speaking of Shanny, tonight I am doing the Shanny for Christ
doing
torture
Shanny.
episode.
Oh,
on
no.
Shit
Oh,
Show with Hannibal.
Oh, no. Have you ever been on a torture episode? They're not like a normal episode. See,
No. This is
The
my
gen-
first torture episode.
the fine host of the shit show invited me on for the Christmas episode, and I suffered a fucking great deal. I did learn one thing though, that there is Christmas ska music, and that I like it. But that was the only good thing of that entire fucking thing. I watched 5 of the worst fucking movies I think have ever been created, and I'll just say that Hannibal and Monty may have done that on purpose just to make me have a really, really horrible time, because it was a torture episode, and so they really, really turn the screws, and I salute them for that, because, my God, never again. Never again.
Yeah,
Christmas is cancelled forever. Thanks, fellas.
I'm quite nervous. I'm quite
Yo,
nervous.
you should be. You should be.
I know.
No.
Monty was messaging me earlier. He's got something extra special planned for tonight.
Oh no! And they actually really like you, so it's probably going to be a lot worse.
No, Monty doesn't like Missy.
You sure? Oh no. Okay.
Monty doesn't like me.
No, hey,
The only white girl on the planet that he doesn't like for some reason.
I don't know. I've heard them communicate. It doesn't look like hostility to me. Just saying.
No, he doesn't hate me. He just thinks I'm wrong all the time.
Just all the time.
Yeah.
Well, that's
I'm
not
like
hate.
the one white girl that's impervious to pumpkin spice.
Ah.
Shabisky, what letter in the alphabet does this look like?
A U?
The U, right? Now see if you get this. What is this?
Screw you.
Yay!
Oh my God. Is that sign language?
Wow.
That's great. I'm learning sign language today, guys.
That's sign language with street cred.
With street cred. That was gangster language.
Yeah, you can use the old-fashioned sign language that most civilized people have been using on, or you can use this new ghetto version where it's basically hold up a screw and then the U.
What are we doing the second hour, Missy?
E-demand.
E-demand. That's what I tell you to give us money, and you do it. Shabisky has a Patreon in the description below. Please throw him a few bucks. Missy has a Patreon below. Please throw her a few bucks. The great voice in the sky, the hand with the man up my ass, the producer man himself, Booleanenator, has a Patreon. Please throw him some money. Damn sure deserves it. Of course, I have a Patreon. I have a Streamlabs and a direct link to PayPal. And I will post my Cash App in the chat right now if you want a tip. I appreciate it. Do those things. Do it. Streamlabs.
And Pimp has an Amazon wish list that you could go and look at and get stuff. And Pimp's
there's a hat on that list that I need because I am the greatest.
Yeah.
And there's a hat that says the greatest on the hat. I need that hat because I'm the greatest.
I disagree.
I have a wish list. And it's my
Nobody gives a
birthday.
fuck about your goddamn wish. No, I'm joking. Go ahead, baby.
This
It's my
week.
birthday next week.
Yeah. Well, August is your birthday, and we're going to be doing some stuff in August for you and the dumbass. Because both of your birthdays. Y'all can figure out who the dumbass is.
Stop picking on me,
Talking
Pimp.
about bulls like
My
that.
birthday is in
Boots.
October, bro.
You know what Landon usually does on his birthday, which is so fucking unique and just kind? He usually buys me a gift on his birthday.
Wow.
His birthday lasts longer than your average Joe because he's smart. He uses all of the time zones on the planet to extend his birthday.
Yeah, and he buys other people gifts too, I think. And
Landon is
also,
brilliant.
see, now we're not going to do what, because you guys are not as special as me, Missy and Shabisky. I love you, but you're nowhere near as special as me. So we will celebrate your birthday, but we won't do the whole month like we do Pimpmunks because Pimpmunk is special.
That's rude.
I'm the great. But I've seen people steal that idea because I started that shit years ago. The 28 days of Pimpmunk. Because my birthday's November 28th, right? So I do all 28 days, people buy gifts. And, a lot of times I'll do, well, I was about to say I do gifts for my dad and my mom, but now it's just going to be my mom. And now I'm sad. Cheer me up, Missy. Show me a tit.
Pimpmunk, that's your
Look,
YouTube channel.
Just point at Shabisky. That's all we have to do. So look at that tit.
We'll celebrate Missy and Shabisky next month. We will.
Because it's our birthday.
It's
your
birthday
birthdays. Yeah.
Too bad it's not on the same day. Why weren't you born the same day as me, Missy? What's wrong with you?
God. Blame my mom. She wasn't a slut.
I'm gonna have
the
to
right
yell
time.
at her.
At the right
Give me your
time.
number. I'm gonna call her and have a talk about this with her. I'm not happy.
I'm
You
just
make
warning you now.
$420 this night,
She's gonna
Shabisky?
make you
That's
feel
good.
disappointed in
Oh.
yourself.
Blimp. Yeah, there was a lot of support last night.
How long did you stream?
Like 7 hours.
Damn.
7, 8.
Day's work, right?
Hell
Yeah, that's how
fuck
my
it. I
days
wish
go.
I made that much in a day's work where I've been working. Shit.
I never made that much ever.
Never.
I
I
never
did do
have.
really good last night.
Never.
I've never made $420 in 7 hours. I've never made $420 in 7 hours.
Never.
Never.
Wonderful.
Usually I make it in 2 hours, but anyway. I'm kidding. I don't make that. I'm broke. People don't understand. As soon as I was talking about this with a friend of mine last night, a friend of a bunch of us, Dave McGinnis was talking on Discord, and we was talking about this, like, when people say, well, you make money, man, something I do, but as soon as I make it, it gets spent. Because fucking hookers. Blowjobs aren't free.
Hookers and blow.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody likes hookers and blow.
Mhm.
By the way, Monday, we was talking about Monday Revealing. The guest on Monday will be Dave McGinnis, the guy I just mentioned, Landon No, and Red Eye will also be there. We have 3 guests, but we'll throw Red Eye's little face in the corner or something.
Yeah, I'll just be a voice that comes in and annoys the fucking shit out of you once in a while.
Yeah.
That's what I put out.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, Shanny, yeah. Can you say squirt?
Oh.
No, man.
I'm gonna have enough of that tonight. I don't need any of it right now. Thank you.
Good fucking
we
luck,
should prep
man.
you, get you prepared for the Shanny Fest. Poopapalooza. What would you call a Shanny Fest? Poopapalooza?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Swamp Skank 2020? No? Swamp Skank? Yeah, no? Yeah, no?
Blunt got timed out or banned or something by Raisin Girl. He did something piss her off.
Uh-oh.
Who did what?
Blunt Monk. Some dude named Blunt. I don't know who that is.
Oh, well played.
That's probably
thanks.
one of the Shabisky's fans that I don't like, actually.
Yeah, I've got a feeling I know who it may be. I'm not going to mention names to protect the innocent, but yeah. Bye-bye.
I don't actually know who Blunt Monk is. I don't mind the name. The name doesn't bother me. Fuck, I don't give a fuck.
I know who it is.
Who is it? Is it Dingle?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's why you don't make assumptions. Huh? Bad.
That's the one person.
Yeah, stop jumping to conclusions here, guys.
You suck an
Calm the fuck down.
You suck an AIDS-infested cock right now, young man.
Whoa.
Wow, that went from 0 to Mark fucking 3 in a hurry, didn't it, kids?
Can you repeat what you just said? What was it?
It's sucking AIDS-infested cock.
I'd like to report the
Infested.
United Nations.
What do you think I said?
I don't know. I heard like Asian Fest and was like,
No.
Asian festered cock.
An Asian-fested chicken. What? Is that some sort of Chinese dish that I've never heard of before?
That's what I'm saying, man. I've had a couple of beers today. It's done went over my head.
Shabisky has a chicken dick.
You want some shitty beef or shitty chicken? Some shitty what?
It picks a pussy and runs.
Do chickens have dicks? Chickens are girls,
What are you drinking, Pam?
That's mouthwash.
right?
You're drinking mouthwash?
Don't ruin jokes.
I'm not comfortable.
Wait.
I'm not comfortable putting gender on a chicken. Like
No.
if a rooster wants to be a chicken, or vice versa. Who am I to judge? Just saying.
It was a garbage can, Shabisky. I didn't spit it in the floor. It's a garbage
Oh, okay. I didn't see you spit it out. I was like, did he just drink mouth?
can. No, there's a garbage can. No, that
He-
shit.
He spat it into his pee bucket.
Go ahead, buddy.
See, Pimp's a true professional. He's got a shit bucket there with a
Yeah,
silencer.
yeah, I'm not like this. You have to get up every day to go take a shit.
Yeah.
I shit in my pants.
Oh, dang.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
a
like
pants shitter.
dedicated streamers and gamers have a shit bucket. It's
How
like,
many shits does a pants shitter shit when a pants shitter shits your pants?
It's like Colonel 100 says, if you ain't shitting in a bucket, you ain't playing Battlefield.
Keep playing Battlefield. Missy, keep leaning back.
Lean back. Lean back. Come on, Missy. What the hell? Listen to the boss. You're going to get fired.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job.
I'm gonna fire Shabisky if you lean forward.
Dang.
Oh, Shad. Gravity's
Your
going to win
job's
eventually,
on the
mate.
line, buddy.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but this is a losing battle against gravity that you're not going to win.
Yeah.
Eventually,
No,
she
the
will lean
tits are
forward.
fighting.
That's how gravity works, mate.
Oh.
Eventually,
If you breathe, I'm firing Shabisky.
the massive convergence.
Sorry, Shad.
Stop breathing, Missy. Stop.
You want to see the other beauty in the house? Look at that beauty.
What the hell? Your puppy grew
Aw.
bigger and shaved.
Right. Now this
What
is
the
Rosie.
fuck?
We've had Rosie for
Rose.
years now.
That's Rosie.
She's cute.
Aww.
That's when my mom's dog died a few years back. We got her, and from mom.
Snuggle.
Yeah, she's a baby. She's a
Yeah.
sweet baby, ain't she? Is
Oh.
You can tell that dog is a big sook. Look at that. This is like I'm getting cuddles from daddy. You know?
Okay.
All right, if we're showing off dogs, I got one I can bring in here. The other one's too fucking big.
Those dogs are super cute.
And when
Pick up
we
your dog.
got her, Missy, she literally fit in the palm of my hand.
Aww.
And then she sheds too, 'cause she has a lot of hair, and she
Yeah.
sheds. She needs to be brushed. She's a sweet dog, though. She's kind of taking over the mama role with Abby, and yeah, she watches.
Oh,
out.
great. My cat's here. Hello, you furry little asshole. What do you want?
Everybody's animals are showing up.
Yeah. My
Bitch,
cat.
looking for his
Busy
cat.
playing
Bitch, where you at?
Where's Cello?
She's talking to her kitty.
Over there, I can
Uh,
grab her.
She thought she stopped. She realized what I meant. Oh my goodness!
oh, look at the face.
Now see that I want.
Look at the face.
That's a pretty
Look
dog.
at the face. Hi.
Is it a girl or a boy?
It's a girl. I think you're muted, Dirt.
You're muted, Dirk.
You're
You're
muted,
muted.
Dirt.
Oh,
Sorry about that. Didn't mean to turn my camera off. Her name is Frog. My sister tried to name her Princess Daisy, but she looks and sounds and sits like a frog.
Yeah.
She's a sweet baby.
She's
Hi,
her.
Oh, look at her. I love her.
Yeah, she's a French bulldog. They're usually like expensive as fuck, but we rescued her because
Yeah.
she fucking my sister's friend kept her in a hamster cage, or at least her parents did, because she had incontinence issues because she was infested with worms. And instead of taking her to a vet, they stuffed her in a hamster cage. So we got the worms out of the baby.
Yeah.
Now she's great. But yeah, she wants to be put down.
Mhm. Yeah, she has a funny face. Yeah. There's the
Get that.
puppy.
get the hat.
I love
Get that.
Abby too. She's great.
When his attention is taken away, get the hat. You know what to do.
Baby.
Carry out your mission.
She's paying attention to what you're
Get
saying.
the hat. You get the hat.
Get the
Good
hat.
dog. You get the hat. You get it when he's not looking. You get the hat. Eat the hat. Always eat the hat.
Go play with her.
Puppy to go.
You are a good dog. Carry out your mission.
Rosie, play with her. Play with baby. Anyways. Yeah, I just heard me talk like that. You really did.
Oh, I muted myself, so you didn't hear me talk like
Oh,
that.
dude. Yeah. I remember one night I was I forgot I was like, I don't know, I thought I was muted or whatever, and I was talking to the puppy, and people were like, "Did you hear Pimp just sound like?" I was going, "Baby, look at my baby."
Dirt, your dog's name is Frog. Didn't you get a Pac-Man frog not long ago?
Yeah, I have a
Did you name it Dog?
No, I let my mom name it because she loves frogs.
Well, erase that. It's Dog now. Okay.
I like to.
I
actually
just
made a
renamed
joke.
it.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I want to get an English bulldog and name it Toad.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
Tuh.
Yes.
I want to get an Asian bulldog and name it Miyagi.
Mhm.
No, on an English Mastiff, he was a fucking wicked dog. His name was Satan.
Awesome.
Yeah, he was fucking
Sounds like a wicked motherfucker.
Yeah, my friend had a dog named Lucifer.
big fucking. Oh, the vet tried when I took the dog to the vet, and they went, "What's the dog's name?" I went, "Satan," and they spelled it Satin.
Yeah.
And I went, "No, I didn't say Satan. I said Satan, as in the adversary, as in the fucking devil. Write it down properly. Satan. And then if you want, put in brackets the adversary, because that's what the dog's name was set as. It was like, this dog is your adversary. You want to break into the house? That's the gauntlet. Go and run it. Have fun. I'll be listening for your screams of pain as the dog chews you into pieces." And well, actually, English Mastiffs don't rip. They are bred by the English police force, and they'd walk around with packs of them, and they'd let them go, and they'd grab their fucking people, and each dog would grab a limb, and then basically sit down and just hold on to the person until the cops came up, and they wouldn't start ripping them apart like they kind of bred that trait out of them, or tried to. Doesn't always work, as I seen when my dog got hold of a Japanese Spitz, which is a miniature Samoyed. It made a horrible mess of that little fucking dog in about 2 seconds flat, picked it up and just grabbed it and started shaking it in its mouth like it was a rag doll.
We got 40 people watching, only 20 likes, so let's get some likes. Thumbs to the up.
Thumbs to the up.
I had a
Thumbs to the
cat named the
up.
Bastard.
That's nice.
This cat was a fucking bastard.
I thought you called me a bastard. I was like,
Yeah,
what?
I thought that
He's
too.
your goddamn
No,
bastard.
I said I had a cat named the Bastard.
All right. I had a dog that I named Odorous. I had a dog and I named it Odorous, as in after the lead singer of Gore, Odorous Youngerous. Yeah.
Abby.
We had a cat
They're
named
demanding more
Snoopy.
Abby in the chat room. Abby, come here, baby.
Cat named
If
Snoopy.
you want Abby, you got to tip. And like the goddamn stream, you bastards.
Tuh.
Missy's a bastard. I am a bastard, actually, though.
Nah.
Not a bastard.
You're a big softy, Pimp. We've heard the way you talk to your pets. Can't fool us anymore.
I was always a softy. Even
Yeah, when he was beating
never mind, I was
people up.
about to make a very bad joke.
I remember the good old days. You'd be working at the nightclub, you'd have a dude in a headlock punching him in the face, and then you'd stop for a second, whisper, "You okay there, buddy? I don't mean to do this, but it's just part of the job. You know, you better be rude." Punch.
When I bit that dude's testicle, like, it ain't nothing personal.
I'm sorry about it a little bit, buddy. You'll be okay. Just go to the doctor. It'll be fine. You'll be okay.
Band-Aid on it. Just put a Band-Aid on it.
Go home and get your mama to kiss it.
Dude, that was the worst I've ever heard anybody. No, that's not true. That's not the worst I've ever heard.
Hold on. I want to do an experiment. Now, Pimp, did it sound like this? Or did it sound more like this?
It sounded like this.
Oh, man. A little bit of a grinding crunch.
I thought it would have sounded more
just
like
a little
that.
bump and grind.
Dude, I felt it. It flattened. You know, I felt it. Yeah. And then when he rolled over, I looked at it like as I was getting up. His pants were just full of blood. I
Did
mean,
he cry?
Yeah, he was screaming, and I hit him more.
Of course.
I'm pretty sure when you did
You
it,
know, like I said, I will not lie. That dude was kicking my ass. He was winning a fight up until I bit his ball.
Fuck him.
well, welcome to
I
fight.
almost lit my cigarette backwards.
Dude, I've done that at least 3 times in my life, and Jesus, dude, I look every time now, man. I inhaled it one time, was like, huh, nope.
Yeah, it's bad.
The
I've done
deliciousness. I've done it in a nightclub when I've been really drunk and it's dark, and that's the only time that happens.
Go fucked up.
Shabisky, somebody in the chat room wants to know, do you know
Race
what race car spells backwards?
Yeah, race car. I learned that in kid.
Yeah, everybody knows that shit.
Dude, the problem is, I smoke these American Spirits, and they're white at both ends, so I'm
They're
just
also
like, yeah.
very expensive. American Spirits they're good cigarettes. They're really good, and they're a little bit safer than.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I can smoke 3, or you could smoke 3 Newports in that time it takes me to smoke 1 American Spirit.
But they're so fucking expensive.
Yeah, but like it's like 3 cigarettes in one. You feel
That's
me?
not real. That's just one cigarette.
I've never tried.
Well, they're packed very tightly. Watch, I'll light it right now. What time? And 12:20. It's lit.
Yeah, but here's the thing that pisses me off about people who smoke. I hate to watch people smoke and hold the cigarette more than they actually smoke it. They'll be tired doing it. I smoke the motherfucking cigarette. I pay for this motherfucker. I'm getting my money worth out of it.
Stop smoking
They are
cigarettes,
packed very
guys.
Stop
Yeah,
smoking.
cigarettes are bad for you.
Stop
Don't-
smoking weed, Shabisky.
No.
You know what, Shabisky? I'm gonna crack the hard, horrible truth to you right now. Smoking weed is more unhealthy for your lungs than smoking cigarettes is, for the simple fact that smoke is smoke. It's all a carcinogen, and cigarettes do not implore you to keep the smoke in your lungs. You know, people look, and again, the true fact is you don't need to hold the weed in your lungs for more than 5 seconds because all of it is absorbed into your bloodstream in at least 3 or 4. But people, for some reason, you know, the culture says, dude, hold your breath till you feel like you're going to pass out and then exhale. It doesn't work that way. But long story short is you don't hold in a cigarette when you smoke it. It's
Yeah. Well,
but then again, like, you know, I mean, again, like some people smoke a lot more weed than some people
But
smoke
there's
cigarettes.
chemicals in cigarettes that are way more dangerous.
Absolutely.
And that's why, if you're a true professional fucking drug user, you inject the weeds directly into your bloodstream.
Yes.
Isn't that right, chap? Just
yeah.
Yep.
Don't
don't do that on camera, though. We don't want the
anything-
kids doing that.
That has to do with different factors. Like, for one, what you're smoking is way cheaper. That's why it's so cheap that they put a filter at the end of it. You wouldn't want to smoke your weed with a filter because that would just be wasting your weed. Weed is way more expensive. So,
you know, in Australia.
That's not why they put the filter on cigarettes, by the way.
Well, hold on.
I didn't say because it's cheap they put the fucking
Wait.
filter.
Cigarettes in Australia, $25 for a packet of 20 cigarettes. So, not that much
That's
cheaper
Australian
anymore.
money. That's like 10 cents here.
How much is it there?
That is $25 for 20 cigarettes now, and it's going to be going
God,
up.
where you live? God.
Yeah.
It's
It's a government tax. It's this government excise, and every 3 months or 6 months, it goes up, and it's going to keep going up because they think this will make people give up cigarettes. And all people have done is gone, oh, that vape kit looks pretty good, and now everyone's fucking vaping. So they don't get any of the tax, and everyone's still smoking and inhaling fucking noxious shit. But the other difference is in Australia, you can't buy vape juice with nicotine in it in certain states. In my state, I cannot buy vape juice with nicotine in it.
Yeah.
What? That's wild.
Huh.
Yeah.
Here for $25 you get a carton.
Yeah. And there's no tobacco anymore. There's no licenses distributed to do that. All of our tobacco comes in from overseas now. Luxembourg. Swept off a factory floor somewhere in Luxembourg. I thought it was in Asia. My bad. It was Luxembourg, another tax haven in Europe, where they don't have any industrial relations laws or any environmental safety laws or anything. So basically, if you're a business and you want to do some shit, Luxembourg, thumbs up.
I tell you what, yesterday when I went to go buy my crack, I wanted the dude was like, hey, wear a mask. Well, I don't know why I told that story.
I don't know. Look, I think most drug dealers would be doing the whole social distancing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they just drive by and throw them. You throw the money at them.
No, they just deliver it by drone. The high tech ops now, just like you get a message check outside, and there's a drone hovering with a little baggie under it. You just grab the bag.
Hey, that sounded racist.
What? Which bit?
I just wanted to say that.
Oh, I was hoping I've stumbled across a new form of racism that I could be famous for and get on the Southern
Drones.
Poverty.
They're not called drones. They're called flying machines.
Oh, okay. I see what you did there. Right. Okay. I'm sorry. I used a derogatory term towards automated aerial devices, and I apologise. Automated aerial delivery devices. I don't know what's the little abbreviate. What are the like? What do we call it? Automated aerial. AADD. I don't know.
I don't know what the fuck we're doing here, Red. I really don't.
They said the stream's lagging. It is a little bit. Yeah, it's a little skippy.
A little skippy.
Yeah,
What's Missy
I'm
doing?
just looking at the video. Missy said it's Skype is going to shit on her end.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, she's lagged out.
Oh, then Missy's back.
Yeah, Missy froze up for a minute.
Oh, it's probably because we lost
Missy.
Missy. The
Switch
stream
like
was
my
acting
whole
weird.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
a lot
just
of times
switched, like
when-
my dirt went robot on me, and then my whole internet just crashed. So I put the mobile hotspot on, and I'm linked up to that now.
Yeah, you can tell too, because
I do want to correct myself from earlier because I don't want to offend any of my fellow potheads out there. I didn't mean to say that smoking cigarettes is healthier than smoking weed. What I meant to say, was it's just as damaging, if not more, to the lungs. Is all I really meant to say.
I know what you meant.
That's
I
okay.
really not throw the chemicals thing in there because people are stupid.
Yeah, we'll just clip it and take you out of context.
That sounds good. I'd go to the 1950s. Dirt Cobain says smoke cigarettes for your health.
Yeah,
I
sponsored
smoke
by
nicotine
Camel
as a
cigarettes.
as a marijuana replacement. You see, I don't get high off drugs. All
I
I
don't
need
know if
is
this is gonna be a
buzz
fart or
of
shit, but I'm
long
gonna take the chance.
God
All right.
bless. I'm crossing my fingers, homie.
Five
Go,
bucks has got to
Put it
follow
on the
through.
mic. Come on.
$5.
Yeah, I better not do that.
Oh,
I better not
$5.
do that.
Yes.
Yeah, you
All
got
right.
it, man. You got 33 more minutes. 33
I
more
knew it.
minutes. Don't
Had a
sweat
feeling.
Why'd you just go poop?
it. Go
Had a
poop.
feeling.
Go poop.
You've been on hold for 20 minutes on the show. Go take a shit. No big deal.
I think I just did. I think it's too late.
Well, there's my $5. I bet I win that bet clearly. I said there was going to be
I'm
follow
gonna
through.
stick my hand in the back of my pants, and if I feel anything wet, we know something. No, I'm good. I'm good.
You good? Okay.
Nah.
Oh, God.
I actually didn't stick my hand in my pants.
He did. He really did. Now he's getting the dog to lick it off.
Come here, Abby.
Fuck.
Because he's a professional entertainer.
Look at my head. Look at it.
It's shiny. Did you oil it up?
I didn't, dude. I have natural skin grease.
I'm a greasy son of a bitch.
I'm a
forehead
greasy
shit.
fuck. Look at that beauty. That the shiny part is just it's always shines because there's no hair that grows there.
Should
There's
just get
hair
a
grows
tiny,
over here. That's not the shiny part. The shiny part's right there where the hair doesn't ever grow.
get a nanoscopic tattoo in tiny text that just says "slippery when wet."
Yeah. I already got a tattoo that says head.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is my head.
Mm.
Do not stare directly into the shiny. Stop on
That's
it.
what I would do. I would have bald written. Just
How y'all doing?
Yeah.
yeah.
I love
Yeah.
butterflies.
It's got 3 brain cells, and it likes butterflies.
Reminds me of the guy of Mythbusters or something.
When I do this, it makes noise.
Yo, that's funny.
Right.
That is how he wears his hat. Or
Yeah.
something like that. That's funny.
It's like because he wears like a beret, not a cabbie hat.
Barrett.
Yeah.
Jamie Heineman. I think
His
his
hymen.
name's- Yeah. He's
Hyman,
high,
man.
man. So fucking high.
Yeah.
Real high, man.
You know what a hymen is, right, Shabisky?
It's
Do you
the
not,
opposite
for
of a
real?
lowman.
Mm.
It's
Do you
opposite
not
of-
really know what a hymen is, Shabisky? Honestly.
You know what it is.
It's like a highway.
Come on,
Think
Steph.
along those.
You
It's
know what it
highway,
is.
Hyman, highway. Come on,
Sammy,
you got this.
seriously, dude, you better.
Only girls have it.
You got this. Hyman, highway.
You break it. sometimes.
Shabby, seriously, hymen? You don't know what a fucking
the
hymen
chair?
is? Oh, God, yes.
Highwayman. Come on, man. You got this. Highwayman.
Highwayman.
Lyman.
That's
Yeah,
like
see what he's doing there? Hyman.
scientific name for
Pac-Man.
it. The cherry is the hymen. Pac-Man.
I
Pac-Man
just
eats
want
the
to
hymen.
confirm. The American spirit did last an entire 10 minutes.
Technically, Pac-Man does eat the hymen.
Technically. I mean, it's true.
And he has to go through a bunch of shit to get to it.
That he pops a lot of pills along the way too.
Yeah.
What color are the pills though? That's the question. Is he being blue pilled or red pilled?
They're white.
They're white. Whoa! Don't say that. Are they white or just white?
White.
Are they
Oh.
white or are they just white? Because there's
White.
a difference. They're white. We've got a problem. Someone better call the Southern Poverty Law Centre.
White.
And we need to investigate them immediately. And they may need a web page up next to Adam Ray Swarsky.
I think
Fucking
it
Swarsky.
must be. I think there's a delay. Was there a delay?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
I'm breaking the internet again. Stupid Australian internet doesn't exist.
So I need to hear more money music.
A lot.
Um,
A considerable amount more.
Whoa. What just happened?
We lost Dave. We back.
Dave's not here, man. Oh, Dave's here, man.
Dave's here.
Mhm.
No, man, it's Dave. Open up, man. I got the stuff.
Dave's not here, man.
Dave-
Yeah, I was gonna say
here,
Dave's
man.
not here, man.
Dave's not here, man.
No, it's me, Dave. Open up. I've got the stuff. Yeah, man. No, man. Dave's not here, man. You come back later. Come on, man.
Fast we going. I think we're parked, man. I love that fucking movie.
Oh, man. Cheech and
Oh.
Chong. There needs to... What? The next generation Cheech and... Apple Express? I thought those guys were going to do a whole series... Because that was pretty good. It was modernised.
It wasn't Cheech and Chong good.
No. But I thought it might have been this generation sort of weed fucking dudes. Like Cheech and Chong, when I was growing up, a big part of the reason I wanted to try marijuana is because I saw a bunch of Cheech and Chong movies and a bunch of people get fucked up on this shit. And I just went, I am intrigued. I have watched my father and mother and all of their friends consume much alcohol. And I've seen them standing over the back of parties, smoking things. I assumed cigarettes. Now I'm starting to think those weren't cigarettes at my mum and dad's parties. And sure enough, when I quizzed them later on in life, they were not fucking cigarettes. So, thanks, Cheech and Chong. I blame you for my lifelong crippling addiction to marijuana.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny right there. I don't care who you
I will say this though, marijuana. If you're going to get addicted to a drug, now I'm using finger quotes here. Addicted. Marijuana is probably your best choice out of a vast ocean of different drugs. Because I haven't heard of too many people ODing on smoking bongs. So you could be allergic, and that will fuck.
Thank you, Ed.
Butler, you're a legend.
Now, smoking bongs, is that something that Australians say, or are you saying that, like...
Yes, a bong is a water pipe.
Yeah, I know, but we in America, I wouldn't say, "Hey, Dirt, you want to smoke a bong?" I'd say, "You gonna smoke a bowl?" It sounds weird saying, "Oh, you're gonna smoke a bong."
It makes the. Well, here's. I'll tell you this much. When you're around enough people, like when there is a distinction, right? I mean, yeah, I don't see any problem with that phraseology, considering I'm around a bunch of people who have all sorts of utensils. They'd say, "Hey, you want to smoke a bowl?" If you wanted to smoke a pipe, or they'd say, "Hey, you want to smoke a bong?"
Yeah.
If you want to rip a bong,
Yeah, my point
Pipe's
was,
not a bomb.
Generic term would be in Australia is you want to have a cold one or a hot one. A cold one's beer, alcohol. A hot one's a water pipe loaded with some stuff. And it's just,
in
it's
Australia.
just we Aussies have slang for everything. We like to get language and just twist it into
I've always-
unrecognizable shit.
Yeah, I'm
But
also
I've
in the
always heard
South,
smoke
too, so-
bongs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm in the southeast, and the pimp's over here too, so that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't sound weird to me at all.
No, not me either. I mean,
you
I've heard rip a bong.
Yeah, rip, smoke, same deal.
I've heard
Yeah, bong rips.
Smoke a bowl too, of course. I've heard that a million times.
And they reference bong hits in a lot of rap stuff in the early, like the 90s and stuff. Like Tone Lake mentions big bong
maybe
hits.
It's more of a generational. Is it more of a generational thing?
It could be.
It could be. It could be.
It is. Maybe, possibly. I smoke with a lot of old heads.
In America, if someone says for someone to smoke a bong, most likely they're saying it in a satirical way. They're kind of kidding, saying it in that way.
Well,
you're wrong on that one.
I'm wrong?
You're wrong.
Yeah,
You're
wrong.
definitely wrong.
You're wrong.
Yeah, because I've heard it my whole life. People say smoke a bong.
Yeah.
I think it's because you. I think it may be a generational thing, but
I think
it might even just be your area. Honestly,
could be.
It could be.
You know what I think? I'm wrong.
It's them crazy people in Nevada don't understand.
What I
smoking
experienced
bongs.
was not what I'm saying. I experienced over all these years. It's just I'm just making it up. It's wrong. It's bullshit.
It is.
It's Nevada,
Bullshit.
not Nevada.
It's Nevada. I don't know how to pronounce it. Damn it.
Wow. The more you know.
Missy went to reset her modem, apparently.
That's
Yeah, no,
I don't know.
This is the time when she is regular.
Yeah, it's the P.
Nah,
Yeah.
yeah, she's pooping.
The P.
Going for
Pee poop.
Pee-poop.
No, I mean honestly, I think it's I mean maybe like you said, it could be generation, could be your area where you're from. People just don't say smoke a bong, and they do it satirical wise by saying it. But yeah, I've heard it my whole life, So I think it's just a thing.
Yeah, it may even be down to a geographical
By
thing.
saying you're wrong, we're not really saying you were wrong about it because you've heard it that way. We're not just saying that we've heard it, the way we're saying.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying I never heard it that way, but it's not very popularly said that way on the West Coast, as far as I'm concerned. It's very rarely
nobody
said.
gives a fuck about your concern, all right?
Okay, I'm sorry.
I mean, no, I'll put it to you this way, at least. There's probably a lot more people out there smoking bongs, so there's probably not much of a distinction. You know what I'm saying? Like, because out here, like, there is. Like, I know a lot of people who will flat out refuse to hit a bong. So, if you want to smoke a bowl, you smoke a bowl. But if
I never hit bong.
And
What
my
about
bong,
bucket bongs?
My bong is part of my dab rig, so I just say you want to get some dabs. So it's
see,
like
the dab thing. We don't have that over here now.
What?
Well, there's no
We
legal
can make
weed.
it. Oh,
No,
well,
well-
you can make it.
Yeah, but you're using up a lot of good smokable weed to make the economics don't work out when it's
if
in
you're
our
not buying it in a
circumstances.
super bulk like that, absolutely not.
Yeah,
Especially if you're not trying to turn a profit.
Well,
Just saying.
here's the funny thing. I actually heard the Deputy Commissioner of Victorian Police say something at a news conference last year, and this was a big tell. And they said, I foresee a time in the not too distant future in Australia where most drugs will be legalised and regulated. It's just a matter of time. And I thought we might be getting close, because what happened last year is Canberra announced that they were decriminalising it. And it was no longer a criminal offence to possess it. But here's the problem. It's still a criminal offence to grow it, distribute it. All of the other stuff's still illegal. But if you get caught with it, no biggie. Usually the federal government steps in and takes that state or territory to court, challenges them on a constitutional basis and override that law and make it illegal again. They have not done that in Canberra, and we're just about to go to August. This happened last year, and it's been going for 7 months now, and they haven't tried to stop it. So this could be the first part of our process of eventually going to decriminalisation and legalisation, following becoming like Colorado, California, Nevada.
Yeah, that's good.
Because if you look at the tax made from Colorado, go and have a look at the tax they've taken in since day one, and you'll see this graph, and it goes up like a rocket heading for orbit. It's just every year, it just keeps going up and up and up and up. And the money that gets distributed to education and health, I do believe in Colorado, I think it's a 50-50 split. The money goes to. Yeah, hundreds of millions of dollars in taxation just from people legally buying weed. And look what happened in Nevada when they first legalized it. The state sold out in a few days. They had to distribute a whole bunch of licenses and then create legislation where they could bring it in from across the border. And it was to get around all the federal bullshit to keep supply up because the demand was so fucking insanely high. Pun intended. So it's in everyone's best interest, most Western countries, to legalise immediately and have that tax windfall because everyone's now crying foul. COVID-19's wiping out economies, blah, blah, blah. We're going to be fucked for decades. Well, here's a way to inject hundreds of millions of dollars into your economies. Legalise marijuana because then there's a flow-on effect. All of these businesses, smart people open up, like really smart people like Girl Scout cookie sellers will be standing out the front of the weed shop selling all their fucking cookies. So smart people open up the burger joint next to the weed shop so people can buy order their burger, walk in next door, grab their weed, come back, grab their burger, go home, or pizza, whatever. There's a huge business opportunity around the world and they've just got to go legalise it. We'll see what happens. I think governments are going to start doing some creative thinking in the next 12 months to try and work out ways to create income for themselves.
It just blows my mind, man. How many countries around the world have alcohol and cigarettes legal, but weed, you just can't fucking touch it, man. It blows my mind.
Yeah, that goes back to some shrewd people getting in politicians' ears and going, rah, 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 and Japan, nylon, all of that shit plays into account. But go back and look at the old propaganda videos, the American government, bug-eyed monsters and all of that shit. It's fucking hilarious. It's like, little Johnny smokes some marijuana, and now he's a rapist and a killer. Dun, dun, dun.
Welcome back, Missy.
I like your American voice. That's a good narration.
Yeah, I've been working on that one.
Missy, we barely hear you, baby.
About modems. I don't know what I did wrong.
Turn up that volume, baby. Oh, yeah.
I didn't touch anything.
You fucked it all up.
I didn't touch anything.
Yeah,
You know?
you can hear you.
Shabisky still.
I figured out that I don't know enough about modems to fix it.
I just want to get your attention.
All right.
I love
He's out.
Oh, baby.
Oh,
Shabisky,
God.
You.
Get a room.
Oh my God.
Oh, my
on,
God,
I-
baby. Oh, my God.
Oh,
All right,
God.
let's go in the next room.
Are they about to wrestle?
I got the
fight?
loot.
Just do it right here.
Oh, right here.
I got
Live.
Ow.
These guys
that's-
was
yeah.
Painful.
Oh,
That's stingy?
yeah, that's going to hurt.
He likes it that way.
my. I'm gonna pour it in your. What did she call it earlier?
Cloaca?
No,
The-
what was the butthole name?
Beluga.
Oh,
The beluga.
Booty. Beluga
beluga.
booty.
The cloaca.
well, it was the Baloose.
The
So
Beluga,
Pimp
yes.
to get that full bottle and just shove it into your butt, and then he's going to clap really hard on the bottle and spray it up there.
And it come out your mouth like a water fountain.
Oh my God,
You'll be a mouthwash bong.
that will clean the COVID-19 out of you though.
Thanks, pimp.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, Trump wasn't wrong. Cause show me one person you know that's drank the bleach that's got COVID.
Wow.
No, I think he said you had to inject it or something.
You know,
Can do
there's
an internal clean.
there's a church that is
Eternal.
using bleach to like, I don't know what they do with it. They tell their congregation that it's like this magical thing, and they're telling them to give their children bleach enemas. And when the children come up with a rash, and they're like, well, what's happening? Why do they have a rash? They tell them that they're just not giving them enough bleach and to give them more bleach.
Oh,
Bleach 'em.
I was going to make a joke about adults and how they like use bleach and peroxide to maybe lighten certain parts of their skin, but then the kids will mention, and I'm going, nope, not going there now. Nope.
Hey, I say bleach,
Nope,
babies.
Nope. Not
See,
doing it. No.
Jeff Holiday covered this whole thing, and that's why I know about it. And the one thing that blew my mind that really solidified these people as horrible people is, so first of all I could say is they run, it's like a group on a messenger app called Telegram, which I know like people like drug dealers use because it's unmonitored.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Well, anyways, like literally I saw screenshots from these people texting like, oh, well, my son, he's being aggressive and resistant to treatment. And their response was from the admins of the page to double the bleach enemas. Double the dose of the bleach enemas that you're giving to your child.
Yeah,
That'll calm
like
this sexy little bastard down.
You're waiting too long in between doses.
Wait a minute, are you gonna be on the shit show or the geek room tonight?
The shit show.
Okay, because I don't get, because the geek room's doing a thing about Shanny too, and they're gonna be talking about Shanny and G-Man's hypocrisy, and this is their tweet, and they say don't Missy it.
They probably just spelt it wrong. Just tell Frank he fucked it up.
Or they're memeing. I don't know.
I think they may be. I think that may be some kind of.
It's just a typo.
No, I don't think it's a typo. I think it's a pun off of them fucking with you at one point or some shit.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
It's a clever little pun if they're doing that.
Just be nice to Frank because he can fucking throw axes, man.
He can throw it.
Dude's a fucking Viking. It's like, fuck that. So I'm giving him shit. It's like, Frank,
He's
you're
a
cool, man. We're
Viking.
cool. We're cool, bro.
He's a
What's the
Viking
matter?
or he's just a pissed off redneck.
It doesn't make him throw. I don't give a fuck what he is. He can throw fucking axes, and he demonstrates it to people. It's like people ask him.
See?
Yeah, okay.
Mm.
Now, I'd be a little bit more worried if it was caked in shit.
A little bit.
Well, it is. I shit white.
Oh, is it white or who white?
White.
White poopy.
White.
I poop pure who white as the driven snow.
I'm a
Oh my.
snow dookie.
I don't know if any of you guys are familiar. It just reminds me. It's funny. I was listening to this like a couple days ago. It reminded me. If any of you guys have ever heard of Terence McKenna, he was some like pseudo philosopher, psychonaut who took a bunch of mushrooms or whatever and basically made it his life's work. But I just remember him saying something like, "When was the last time going to the yoga mat made you weak with the knees in fear of what it would bring you, and shitting white and crying tears of joy?" And I was like, yeah. Profound.
Oh,
Some seriously deep stuff there.
That was founds of pro.
yeah. Yes.
Yes. Yes, I like it very much. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yes.
I don't know what I'm doing either. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, Millie. I don't know.
No,
What?
it's not.
I don't know.
Oh, that's right. Fake Australia. It's not actually the real time. I keep forgetting that.
Yeah.
You do an acting gig for so long, you just forget it's a role.
Yeah.
We're actors, yeah? Performers?
Yeah.
Shabisky, what are you doing?
It
What do you
doesn't matter.
mean?
You
You're not
stared at my
talking.
boobs.
Yeah, I'm staring at her. I thought that's what we're here for.
No,
You-
we're here to
you-
talk to her boobs.
Look, if you're gonna do that, put some
Hey, Missy's
sunglasses
boobs.
on. You got to do it on the slide. What? Oh, mesmerized. What?
Well,
What?
is it cold today, babe?
I was just thinking, why am I
Yeah, I can
picturing a
see your
motorboat? I just
I can see
picture
your nipple right there, Missy.
What?
That's your bra, homie. No.
Her nipples erect for me.
Look at your
Wow.
nipple. Here, I'm gonna-
See your nipple.
Damn, Sammy, calm down. Sammy, look at her nipple.
Wow.
Look at it.
Shabby just
It's
jumps
just
through the
bra.
screen. Rah.
He goes forward, too. Look at her
Hey.
nipple.
Consent's an important part of the process, Shabby. I just want to mention that.
This excites me.
Exactly. I didn't consent to seeing your nipple, Missy. What the fuck? This is fucked up. This is basically eye rape.
Wow.
You eye raped me.
Rape.
Wow.
I raped.
You eye raped the fuck out
I raping Shabisky, Missy. What the
I'm sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give generously to the Save the Shabisky Fund. He's clearly traumatized by seeing a nipple.
You barely can see.
And we need to raise at least how much do we need? At least
10 million for eye surgery.
We need about $4.50 to buy him a set of those fake pearls so he can clutch them a bit fucking harder.
Damn. I like my pearls. I think they're cute.
I've been irate behind people.
Shabisky
damn it.
My
likes
pearls
pearl
alone,
necklaces.
bitch.
Shabisky likes pearl necklaces. He does.
I do. I look cute in them. So what? I'm classy.
Oh god.
Fuck
now-
you.
now
I'm classy,
see the ZZ
bitch.
Top song.
Missy's nipples give cataracts.
Oh, damn.
Wow. That's quite the allegation. We'll need to do some scientific study on that. I volunteer.
I tell you what, dude. I would be risk eyesight, a loss of eyesight if I could put that titty in my face. I'll be honest with you.
Think you will. You'll get your eye poked out.
Because look, we've established it before. You can't motorboat Missy. You have to cruise ship her. Because there's some fucking titties right there.
Wow, that's.
I don't know. There could be several other forms of ocean-going vessel that could handle the task. You know.
Now I know why
sturdy-
the sign on the back of the Titanic says this vessel is equipped with triple screws.
Missy's like, fuck all you fucking perverts.
Yeah, she's gonna throat punch all of you motherfuckers. She can't get me because I'm way too far away.
It was the same, but you talking the same shit. You said, oh yeah.
Hey, I'm in another country, so I'm kind of safe. You guys are in the same continent. You're all fucking insane.
She'd have to take a cruise ship, and those are all closed down.
Oh, wow. That was offensive in Australia because of the coronavirus outbreak. I take great offence to that, and I'm going to get you cancelled just like I had Landon cancelled on YouTube. If you don't believe me, you ask him. I had Landon cancelled. Made fun of Australia once. Where's his fucking YouTube account now? It doesn't exist. So I rang Auntie Susan and I complained, and Auntie Susan's got my back. She looks after me.
It all checks out.
Yep. Legit. She's my auntie. You don't believe me? Where's Landon's account? That proves that she's my auntie. There you go. Internet logic, man. It's fucking awesome.
Well, we got 8 minutes left of this program.
Not if I call Auntie Susan, I can get you cancelled in just under a minute.
So the next
Just
8
saying.
minutes, I want to see a bunch of $8 tips. $8 tip train.
Wow.
Wow.
Chicka chicka choo choo. Let's see it. Come on.
Come on and ride the
Come on.
train. The
Train
$8 train. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Put your hat to the side again. I liked it.
Okay, how you doing?
Now, what myth are we busting
Because
today?
the reason I'm talking like this is because only dumbasses wear their hat other than this way.
Well, yeah, but I like the way you look. You look like a fat Mythbusters guy. I like it.
The Mythbusters guys was fat.
No.
Yeah.
Nah, Jamie Heineman, he was is he ex-Marine?
I don't
He's a
give
fit
he's
fucking
chunky.
dude.
What? I don't remember
Was he
either
chunky?
of them being chunky.
I know. Fuck. I'm gonna wear it like this now. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
They
That's how you
weren't.
wear it.
It's not like they were svelte though. Like seriously, the thinnest one is the one that died recently, and that was Grant.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. I didn't watch the show a lot, to be honest with you. I watched it every now and again. I wasn't a regular watcher of the program.
I used to love that fucking show just because there were so many goddamn
Oh, there was some
explosions.
cool shit on there for sure. Yeah.
They loved to blow shit up. They really did.
Yep, and the ballistics test with some of the guns. Now, the one that blew my mind was they got a 50 caliber rifle and shot it at an angle into the water, and the bullet broke up within a couple of inches of entering the water. It was basically non-lethal. If you got deeper than a couple of feet, it was non-lethal. Whereas, what was it, the 9mm and the 22s actually travelled a couple of feet underwater and had enough velocity to maybe be lethal underwater by 3 or 4 feet. I found that incredibly interesting, that the really big bullet with all the big boom power actually hit the water tension, broke the projectile up. It was traveling that fast. The energy got displaced, and very cool shit. And the one thing I'd love to see is Grant Imahara was one myth that he never got to test was he wanted to get a Formula One car and get it up to speed and get it in somewhere where you could drive it up and have it inverted so it was driving on the roof, because they generate enough downforce at top speed where
Thank you, Dave.
Theoretically, they would stick to whatever surface they were driving on. So if you got them in a big long pipe and it was 100 kilometres long and you got it up to speed, you might be able to get the F1 car up onto the top of the pipe and continue driving, and the downforce and the aerodynamics would keep the car stuck to the ceiling as long as you were at speed. And that was Grant Imahara's the one myth that he wanted to test that he never got to do. So hopefully one day someone does that and dedicates it to Grant Imahara, because he was a fucking cool guy. And Robot Wars stuff was also awesome. So rest in peace, Grant. You will be missed. Sorry about that. He's a really cool dude.
No.
Yeah, man, it was really fucked up. I was on the show that morning. I found out he died, man. That sucks. Cause, we talked about it that day.
He's only 49. And, he did a lot of good work too. He worked with the special effects studio that worked on Star Wars. So he was really good with special effects too. He did a lot of really cool shit. And some of the monstrosities he's made, there was one machine that they've got video of it nearly killing him. That big fucking cutting machine that he made, just like, oh man, they made some crazy shit. Like Mythbusters was a fucking great show.
It was. I mean, the episode, like I said, I didn't watch a lot, but I watched a good bit of it.
Yeah, I was addicted to it.
I also like that show that one dude used to do. I can't think, where he explains things. I can't remember what it fucking. It was on Spike TV, I do believe.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that one. There's another good one that was on when I was a kid. It's called The Curiosity Show. It's an Australian sort of show that does science show. And believe it or not, they've got a YouTube channel now, and they're uploading all this stuff. So if you want some good content for your kids, it is relatively old, but it's all still cool shit. And they just explain a lot of stuff and use science to do it, but don't dress it up like a full-blown educational. It's just, it's really cool. If you've got kids and you want to put a video on that isn't fucking the Wiggles and might actually teach them something, check out The Curiosity Show on YouTube and see if they like it. They might like it, they might not. Hopefully they do, because it's not a bad show.
I'm curious if they like it or not.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
Shabwow. Shab now. Shab 2020.
Shithead.
There you go. We just come up with your slogan for running for president. It's like Shab wow, Shab now, Shab 2020.
If that thing on your head was brown, it would look like the poop emoji.
Yeah.
He would, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
That's me.
All right. If there's anyone in the audience that can knit a beanie that looks like a swirly turd, please do that and send it to Shabisky, because you'd make my fucking day.
Yeah.
He could be the little poop emoji live on the show.
Poop emoji, I love you so, because you represent things that come out of my asshole. Yeah.
Wow. There's his theme song.
Yeah,
it's all come together. Yeah. It's the greatest.
My name is Shabisky, and I'm a cunt.
Oh, Shab, don't. He's going to cry. Pimp.
Cry, you little bitch. I don't care.
Oh, look, you made him. Oh.
Cry some more, you fucking bitch.
Wait, why you do that?
I like it when
the little baby.
On your face.
The little baby Shabisky, leave me alone. What are you doing?
I need a Shab wow to soak up my
Missy
tears.
said her entire Skype is flipped.
Yeah, we still see her. That's weird.
We hear you. We see you. Well, maybe
I don't
hear
know
you.
if she sees or hears us, but I hope she doesn't think she's off camera and all of a sudden just starts digging at her asshole or something.
Well, she can hear us, I think.
Slightly hear you guys.
We hear you.
My whole thing keeps.
Well, it's
like my whole thing. All the cameras keep switching. Like right now, I just have Pimp on the screen. Like it's a giant.
Well, that's the
Pimp
best
and
thing.
nobody else.
Yeah.
But it just keeps like rotate. Like it'll go. Everyone will sound like a robot. Like, and then I won't be able to hear anybody at all.
It's because you're gonna make fun of Shannon tonight, and Jesus is not happy.
Matrix is unhappy.
I don't know. It's annoying as shit. shit.
So, but before we go, make sure you guys check out the Hannibal and Monty shit show tonight, because our lovely co-host, the beautiful, wonderful Missy, will be on there. Make sure you go by and stop and watch it. I will not.
Viva la caca. That's all
Because
I've got to
I
say.
have the alter perspective to do tonight. So make sure if you want to watch somebody more talented, watch me on the alter perspective.
No, here's what you do. You get a coin, you flip that son of a bitch, you watch one live and you save the other for later.
Yeah. And they're probably on different times too, so there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Watch us both. But if we're live at the same time, record Missy's and watch me live. Because, well, I got better tits.
Oh,
Dang. Oh,
listen, I hate to break it to you, boss.
Shut your mouth right now!
wow.
Now, I'm just trying, I'm your friend, and I'm just trying to be honest with you, but
Don't go there, you Australian person. Oh, I want to lick her armpit.
you might have some nips that get people's attention, but I'm sorry, but yeah. What? What are we saying? What? Can't. What?
It is
Motorboat.
time to end this program because Red Eye's being a sex.
Ocean-going vessel.
Anyways, thank you guys for liking, sharing, tipping, and watching. I appreciate you. Appreciate anything Shabisky does here, but we appreciate everybody else. And
look, he's bloody crying. Don't pick on this little thing. Oh, he's all sad.
We'll see you guys at a later point in time. Bye. I will be your
Go fuck